He's back!
MM93, the legend, has returned to Disc Golf Valley. We're taking him on 3 matches here at Frozen Valley, Highlander's Ridge, and Oak Hill to start it out. Starting out on the Frozen Valley 3, I'm going to take the Water Skip Paradigm line, or the Water Skip Sapphire, powered down to about 2/3 here, and hopefully this fades. Come on. Come on. Ooh, close call. The Paradigm or a driver over the top is certainly safer as far as lower risk, but I feel like way more confident with the Eagle this way. If you don't know, MM93, certainly one of the top players who ever played this game, is gone for a little bit, but he is back now. His account is back in action, and I think he's making a run for the top of the leaderboard this season. I'm going to see if I can turn my glide skip ride around this corner. This is way too close. No, 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 no. Dang it. So there's going to be a mismando. I'm going to be dropping some strokes here. It looks like Vilho's down there. Vilho also killing it this season. This guy just came out of nowhere too. Gonna take the water skip Sapphire down here to the green. Hopefully don't go behind that tree. Oh, fantastic. Vilho looks like he might have had some collision stuck behind those trees. We'll throw 80 feet of power here. That's high. Yikes. Thankfully it just in. We got the par. Mark threw his I beat Bam FD1. He beat me with that when he was playing with that Yuki account. They got it transferred over to this new account. Frozen Valley 5, I should be able to hit this one. Get a down sway is what I want. And so I thought I wanted fade. Now, get a good kick through. What is it? Oh, okay, I have a look. I have a chance here from 141. I think I'm about level. I think I'll just go at 140. I think let's work out, right? Villa's already in for his eagle. And we are not level. That was certainly still downhill. I should have taken that back to like 120. 60 feet, knock it in, and MM93 also his birdie. So Vilho taking the lead here, and I am way in the back. See if I can make something up. Highlander's Ridge. I like this wind. It's going to keep the glide skip paradigm from going OB. What? Why? Why is this so... Oh, come on. No, it did not hang on. I swear that line used to work for me. Let's get this up here top. Somebody off the cage for Eagle. Who was that almost on the Eagle? I think that was Vilho. Almost with the Eagle. He got his birdie. Was Mark OB with me? He was. So he got a little bit of long-winded breathing room, but not as much to catch up. HR4. We've got to go for it. White glide paradigm. And see if we can hit this bridge. They're both laying up, so if I get this, I'm getting a stroke. And this is feeling fantastic. Almost a perfect drive. I'm going to drop about 20 feet of power off this one. So with 90 power. And let's drop in the Eagle. Yes! Making the comeback. This is why it's good to know the aggressive lines, even if you're usually going to be playing it safe. With the left to right wind, I'm going with the river here. I feel like this fairway shapes nicely for a backhand turnover. So when the wind is helpful for it, it's going to be the river for me every time. But of course, everybody getting the birdie there. This is a pretty simple birdie. Most people are going to be getting. Yeah, that's Mark's FD1. I'm surprised that the FD1 actually was his backhand or forehand shot there. Let's see if anything's going to happen on Oak Hill. Probably not. I'm going to guess. Okay, I started saying that too soon. I'm going to guess we're all going to go Eagle, Eagle, Eagle. Or is there a par 3 in here? If there's a par 3, there's a chance for an ace. No. All par 4s. So I think we'll be Eagle, Eagle, Eagle through here. I'll go water skip arrive. Try and get it over the top. This is the ideal spot. Maybe a little bit further left would be more ideal. getting through those trees and over to the green. But we have 73 feet, so we'll throw it in with 50 power here. Ooh, that was scary. Mark almost stole those chains from me, and my disc goes straight through. Ending on Oak Hill 1, we'll get the glide skip arrive way around the outside. And as a weaken a bit to the left, quite a bit to the left. Probably a helpful dead skip there to slow me down, so don't get too far offline. 84 feet, we'll throw a 60 and get a sway back to the right. There we go. So losing there to Wilhelm, but we got a few more rounds to go. MM93 is back again here. We got Lost Island 6 to start us off. 1 and 9 Sunshine Glade going for the ace sense there. And then Blueberry aces. So it looks like some ace rim potentials here with MM93. Lost Island 6 to start us off. So the potential separation of making this throw in. I haven't made it in a while. I've been wanting to spend some time here, just haven't yet figuring out a river throw in, like akin to my Crow's Nest 9 throw in. But 232, I'm out here. This is gonna have to be a musket. And see, oh, height is right. The fade is not right. We'll toss in our birdie. But I feel like Mark had a good drive and a good chance he knocks us in, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. Where are you at, Mark? Oh, man. Yep. That was right on line the whole way, even like from this catch cam. I had no question I was going to go in. Well, here I Lost Island 1. We'll throw the water skip sticky paradigm out there. This hole, even when I first ever worked on a line with this, I had like a glide roll ride. I switched to the glide roll ride from the turn glide ride that I was throwing on this hole. And I thought to myself a lot, man, it'd be really nice to have a turn glide roll before sticky was a thing. A turn glide roll or sticky driver. Let's do this shot. Light glide paradigm on the bridge. Little bit Anheuser. Takes a lot of the danger out of play of that little stream thing going between the islands. And you get up here, even potentially far enough for a throw in. And that turn glide sticky that I wanted to have. And Mark's gonna come right next to me. Starfire gets us up there to miss the basket. Oh, yikes. And I finally have that now in the water skip sticky paradigm. But now a weird look here. I think I can get under this tooth. I hope I'm under this tooth. Good. I'm under this tooth. And saving the birdie. We're going to have to make up a stroke somewhere. Is it Sunshine Glade 5? Probably not, because I don't have a line here that's going to ace it. Hopefully the White Cloud Paradigm just gets safe, and it's looking fantastic. That stupid picnic bench wasn't there. I mean, a lazy line to hit. A lot of forgiveness if you underturn this drive. Not a lot of forgiveness if you overturn it. See if we can get this comebacker. Sunshine Glade 3, we take the river. And right to the bottom of the second one. And this is missing. Missing to the right. What's Mark gonna do? We'll throw a 30 feet here. Take our birdie. Mark will be waiting for us to get off the throw so that we know he knows he's not gonna have any chain collision. But he's off to the left for his ace attempt, and we are still down a stroke. But there's one more Sunshine Glade, and then Blueberry Thicket. So Sunshine. Oh, this is 3. The other one was 4. Sunshine Glade 3. I throw the same line as Sunshine Glade 1 with my river. See if I can get a stroke back here. No. Stop. Okay, it stops. This is probably the best chance I had to be able to get a stroke back. See if we can get some Blueberry Thicket aces. I've been working on some ace lines here, so I think we might have some potential. Blueberry Thicket 2, forehand version of Blueberry Thicket 1. We take a sticky musket. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sticky musket for the ace. Don't you do it, Mark. Okay. Mark is just past. Looks like it's Sampo flying in. And he will take his birdie as well. And we finally tied it back up. All right. Let's see what we can do on Blueberry Thicket 7. With this wind, I'm thinking, yeah, that's going to be Water Skip Sapphire. And get a little bit higher. So, yeah. Double aces. That's how we do it. And we've got the lead. Blueberry Thicket 3 coming up. I'm not super confident with my line there lately, so let's see if I can do this. I go back and forth between around the right side, down the left gap, power down, drive, down left gap, power down. That's that paradigm. Okay, so go here. The paradigm. Oh no. No, that's terrible. Why do I suck? How'd I go ace, ace, and then was basically taking a bogey? 188 to like 160. Oh? Oh. Almost had it. But there's a chance. Okay. Couldn't take a mark, but instead I want to just be terrible at Blueberry Thicket 3, so we're all tied up. Let's see if I can get him on the last one here. Oh, what a good layout we have to go after MM93 and Eagley with the champions laying off the bat, Nokia in the middle, and then ending with Sunshine Glade, see if we can get the ace runs to close it out and take a win at some point here. We got tie. This is going to be the Glide Sapphire. No? Diamond. It would be Diamond. That makes so much sense. I feel like I've always gone Sapphire here. But the Diamond makes so much sense for the shape of this hole. And we'll putt in with the birdie. Mark took a backhand up the right. Well, I mean, obviously we all took backhand, but backhand up the right side. Looked like he might have gone with a turnover. I know, maybe not as interesting as a gap as I thought it was. This one, I have been missing left so much. So I'm going to make sure I turn this over to the right. And this is finally nicely up the fairway with a good skip and roll and stay safe. Skip, roll, and safe. All right. 347. The tailwind. We're going to go river over the top of everything. Push, push, push. Yes. Pushes here close enough that we're able to get the birdie. And everybody here taking a fairly routine birdie. And all keeping up together. That's a fun, pleasant surprise. I'll be playing at the same time here. This will be a likewise paradigm. I aim high a little bit just to make sure this fades back and doesn't get caught in those trees on the right and end up OB. And this is looking pretty perfect. We got 46 feet. We'll throw it with 46. Right on the money and get it in there. I was seeing recently, and others are agreeing on Discord, that these baskets aren't catching high chains anymore. So be looking for that. If you're hitting high chains and getting those spit outs, it's a fair myth and a fair spit out. It's a bad shot. But it's happening more. We'll go Water Skip Sapphire. Just get up from the musket here, just to get this extra ground play after it's earlier with the headwind. And slide up onto the green for the easy peasy putt in. I'm surprised nobody's ace running this. I feel like this seems to be one of those holes that somebody's ace running on every card we play. Let's go ahead and break this tie. Would be great, but not by me losing. Like Glide Paradigm, a little bit of hyzer on this, just because I don't want to go over to the left. Successfully not so left, and hit the oh, no. Okay. Hit the pole of the basket. Safe here to throw it in around the pole through like 30 power. There we go. Mark is in. Eagly, he's a little ways up there. What's he going to do with this throw in? He's going to throw it right into the heart of the chains. Is this going to come down to Sunshine Glade? Oh. Okay. Glide Sapphire. Glide Sapphire is good for this one. If I can get it to the right, which it does. Jump, jump. And it is safe. Mark looks like he's taking a similar line. Leaking a little bit right. Oh, out of water. I think Mark is in the water. And that's a tough spot to make the save from. Eagle is here, in for the birdie. Mark through the trees, not able to make it, so I think we're gonna get 2 strokes there. Could this be the time that we're finally gonna take him down? Stay tuned for more. Let's see. We got 3 Sunshine Glades. We gotta make it through Sunshine Glade. This is a hard wind. I wanna make sure I don't overturn this. I wanna make sure I don't overturn this. No. That was bad. 101 feet. Let's save this with 80. Alright, we're dropping 1 stroke, at least. Saved in. Mark got the eagle. Of course he did. So we're dropping a stroke there. Is Eagle gonna take a lead on us too? I should figure it out. If I could just set the freaking wind in practice mode, it'd be fantastic. Eagle is off, so I think we're getting 1 stroke. Well, not getting 1 stroke. Staying tied with him. There. I would love to be able to set that wind in practice mode and go ahead and get in here a few times. Sunshine Glade 1. We'll take the river right on the basket. There's our power line. Get a sway to the right. And miss to the right. Maybe I don't want the sway to the right on the river. I feel like I'm still making some transition from rhythm to river. Rhythm to river. Yes, that's correct. Making that transition. And I like the rhythm a lot, but honestly, I like when you guys can watch my videos and potentially copy some lines or learn something from it. And if I'm using discs you can't get, that doesn't happen. Sunshine Glade 2. See if I can't get an ace to take the lead. I am off left, and of course, Mark aces, and that...
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's why he wins everything he goes for. Dropping 2 strokes, and then still making the comeback. So again, we're going to come away with a tie with MM93. Also, a fun set of these 3 matches here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed these ones. And we'll see if we can get a match with Mark again at some point in the future and get some more videos in here. As always, stay bogey free.